So here we have the Schlage, which retails for around $250. The connectivity is Wi-Fi, Z-Wave Plus, Zigbee, and Bluetooth versions available. So pick your poison. There is a keypad, and some extra features integrate with Ring, also compatible with HomeKit, Amazon, and SmartThings. This is the 4th generation August lock. It retails for around $250. Sometimes you can find it on sale for around $200. The connectivity is Wi-Fi. Keypad is not included, only replaces interior portion of lock. Optional keypad can be mounted near lock. This is the Yale. It's priced between $200 and $300. The connectivity modules are available for Bluetooth, Wi-Fi, Z-Wave Plus, and Zigbee. It does have a keypad, and some extra features include a lever lock version available, compatible with Google, Ring, and SmartThings.
Yale is a company that's been around for a long time in the lock space. They've partnered with August for connectivity, which may cause some confusion on the box for some people, but they are a great product. They use little modules that go in the back, and that determines whether it's Wi-Fi, Zigbee, or Z-Wave. So this particular lock is a lever lock that would go on like an interior door or a door that doesn't have a deadbolt. They do have deadbolt locks available. They have locks that have a key in the front. They have locks that don't have a key, a variety of different options there. But they also make a cabinet lock, which would be great for, locking up a liquor cabinet, things like that, or even just where household cleaning products might be, to avoid the risk of, kids accidentally ingesting things that they're not supposed to. So this would go inside your cabinet, and then it gets paired with this device that gets plugged in, and that's how it connects to your home network. The same goes for this delivery box. So the way this works, the delivery person opens it, places the product inside. Once it closes, it locks. Now it's only accessible when you unlock it via the app. You would get a notification as well that a delivery has been dropped off. When you come home, you use the app to unlock it. There you go, your package is inside. So it's a pretty attractive looking unit that you could put out on your porch. Of course, there's nothing really anchoring it to the ground. Someone could pick up the entire thing if they really wanted to and cut through it. But, I think this is really just more designed to deter people than anything and kind of hide the package away. So, cool product offering from Yale. In the past, we've also tested out, they've got a safe. That safe is now permanently mounted downstairs. So I did not bring it up for this video, but they do have a lot of cool options available that all connect through their app.
The Kwikset retails for around $160 to $200. The connectivity available with Z-Wave Plus or Zigbee. HomeKit compatible options are also available. There is a keypad except for the Kevo and Convert. Extra features include options that are available for lever lock or to only replace interior portion. The Kwikset Halo Touch lock with fingerprint technology is also available. The Eufy costs around $250. The original version of this lock relied on Bluetooth but has since been upgraded to include Wi-Fi connectivity. There is a keypad, and some unique features are some very fun, cool key designs and a fingerprint scanner.
Eufy has had 3 iterations of this lock. I've got 2 of the boxes in front of me. When the lock first came out and we tested it, it was actually Bluetooth only, and they had indicated that they'd have a Wi-Fi version available in the future. The next one that would actually be in between these two came with a bridge that adapted from the Bluetooth to Wi-Fi, connected to your network that way. And now their newest one connects directly with Wi-Fi. So if you're gonna buy this, I recommend going with the Wi-Fi only version. So make sure that the one that you get doesn't require the bridge or isn't the Bluetooth only one. So look for this. It might be a little bit more money. These ones are probably on sale because they're trying to get rid of them. So make sure to get the version with the Wi-Fi. We hadn't had any issues with connectivity with this lock. It's worked really well for us.
Lockly locks go for around $180 to $400 depending on the version. Connectivity is Wi-Fi and Bluetooth. There is a keypad. Location of numbers changes for added security. Some extra features: uses Wi-Fi, comes with its own hub, includes fingerprint scanner and optional video doorbell functionality. Other versions available for different types of door or lock configurations are also available. The Wise lock retails for around $110. The connectivity is Zigbee Bluetooth connections to include hub which connects to the Wi-Fi network. Keypad is optional. It only replaces the interior portion of lock, so you have to use your existing key. The level lock, the bolt retails for $230 and the touch retails for $330. There is no keypad. This only locks with battery, a system built right into the bolt, allowing you to use existing door lock. It connects to Ring and HomeKit, and touch version has key cards for access. The Benji lock retails for around $160. It uses Bluetooth for connectivity. There is a keypad, and it's considered to be smart enough, but it does not connect to the internet, only to phone via Bluetooth. They also make padlocks. The Igloo Home retails for around $230. It uses Bluetooth for connectivity. There is a keypad. They also make Mortise-style locks, padlocks, and lockboxes. Lock can sync with Airbnb for access management and has an interesting looking key.
Igloo also makes an attractive lockbox and padlock that uses the same technology for their pin and connects with Bluetooth so you can see the activity log. The first thing you're going to want to consider is if you want to replace the entire lock or just the inside of the lock, which is called a retrofit. So right here I've got two great options. The August lock, this is the 4th generation, and the new Wise lock, which is a great budget option. These both are going to replace the interior of your lock, so you'll be able to use your existing keys, and from the outside you wouldn't be able to tell that it is a smart lock. And they both do have optional keypads that can be placed outside in order to access that would connect via Bluetooth. So if you didn't have your keys and you didn't have your phone, you would still be able to get in. Whereas the ones on this side of the table here, these all have keypads and are accessed that way, and it replaces the entire lock. Kwikset and Schlage do make options available that are what are called like the conversion kits, and those would either replace just the back or the front of the lock. And then on this side, I've got the Level Touch. The Level Touch does replace the entire lock, but Level also makes a version that just replaces the interior mechanism. What's unique about Level is that the battery is actually inside the deadbolt itself, which is unique from the others where the battery is in the back of the lock. So this is only replaces the internals of your lock, so both the front and the back would actually look the same. So a great option there as well.
So these are the locks that feature keypads. Some even have fingerprint scanning. This one, the Eufy, you can use your fingerprint. It also has a really cool funky key that you can use for extra security. The Benji lock here also has fingerprint capabilities as well as the Lockly. Now the thing with the Lockly is the numbers on the keypad can move around for extra added security, and they're kind of grouped into 3 numbers, so it knows which number you're trying to hit. But all these other ones are just keypad that you can use to access your house. Like this one does have the lock with it as well. This one does not. This one is just the keypad, and that's what gets you in there. So make sure you don't forget the code. One of the things that we really like about the Eufy is we have a young kid, right? And her fingerprints work on the Eufy. So she's able to get in and out of the house using that feature, no problem. But these are the best ones that we've tested for touchpads and fingerprint technology to get into the house. And these are what we would highly recommend.
The next thing I would consider is connectivity. Your choices are Bluetooth, Zigbee, Z-Wave, or Wi-Fi. A lot of locks might have options for each, like Kwikset and Schlage. If you look on their website, you're going to see specific locks for specific purposes. And so some of them, like the Z-Wave, is going to connect to a Z-Wave hub, such as like a Ring security system. Some of them are designed to connect with HomeKit. The Zigbee ones typically either connect to like an adapter that's nearby and then get converted to Wi-Fi. Otherwise, these 2 locks over here are what we're calling smart enough technology. So you can use Bluetooth to get into the front door and access the lock that way, and program the codes in the fingerprint, but you're not going to be able to control them remotely. So you won't be able to be in another part of the country and use your Wi-Fi or your internet connection to connect to these locks. You can only control them when you're within the Bluetooth range. So one of these does, the Igloo lock has an Airbnb integration, and so it just creates the code and it texts it to that user, and that user would use that code to access, but it doesn't actually remotely unlock or lock. Whereas most of these locks over here that will have that kind of connectivity. So when you're looking at your lock, just make sure that if you're using Wi-Fi, that you have really strong connection for that at your front door. If you don't, then I would recommend using like a mesh network in order to get a stronger connection that way. Otherwise, some of the locks are going to use a little adapter, and what that does is it converts, like whether it's Bluetooth or Zigbee, over to a Wi-Fi signal, and then connects to your network that way.
Well, that, folks, was our review of smart locks. We hope that that was beneficial and that you were able to get some great information and knowledge out there to help you make the best decision for whatever it is that you're needing in your property.